Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, and this one consists of 3 hauls. um I do apologize, this one might be a little bit long. I know some people don't like long videos, but just bear with me. I have been holding on to tons of wax packages that I have not been able to open or had a chance to open because of just work, life, and all of that. So I do apologize. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. This is from Body's Harmony. Some of you may or may not be aware, but Judy made a decision to close her business, unfortunately. So these collective hauls were me stocking up on some of her wax before she finally went out of business. She did have a last pre-order on June, what was it, June 1st through June 12th. And she just recently had a restock. I'm not really sure if she still has anything on the list. I went to place an order to get a couple of things for that RTS. However, the things that I wanted basically jumped out my cart and they were no longer in stock. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going to try to see what else I can get because, you know, with an RTS and the fact that she was closing, everyone was trying to get in on what she had left. And these were overpours from a pre-order. So needless to say, I wasn't able to place a final order, but that's okay because I have tons here. I already have some things in stock already in my collection. So let's go ahead and get started. So this first order, this first row right here, consisted of a of customs. Some customs I did myself. Some were customs belonging to someone else, and then I believe I think some of 3 of the customs were basically me doing customs of the scents that were part of her like house collection, that I just wanted in bigger quantity. So like I said, we'll go ahead and get started. And I did get the shape bags. However, I got 1 loaf, and we're going to start with that. And this loaf is Persephone. This loaf, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but Danny from Danny Divinations, she has since taken a break from the wax community since 2021 of September. And I do periodically chat with her every so often just to see how she's doing, because I do miss her in the wax world. But she's, you know, like I said, she stepped away for personal reasons, health reasons. So you know, but she's still melting wax because we had a chat not too long ago, and she is, you know, melting her wax and enjoying it and things like that. She's doing very well. So I'm not sure if we'll ever see her back in the wax community fully with her, you know, back on Instagram posts or anything like that. But you know, she is doing well the last time I talked to her not too long ago. So this was her custom that she had previously did. And what happened was there was one time we were chatting, and she was so kind. She sent me out a bunch of wax blends that were from other vendors, and she had gave me a sample of her custom, and I enjoyed it so much. So this was my opportunity to get a loaf and to have it because it's really good. So this one is Love Spell, pink chiffon, and vanilla lace. And like I said, I've had this before, and I love it. It smells amazing. It's so good. It's very, it's pretty. It's girly. It's a little sexy from that vanilla lace. It's just a really beautiful scent. And this is what the loaf looks like. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. So I'm so happy to have this in a loaf because I can enjoy this, you know, for future. And like I said, this was the only loaf I got. I was going to get more loaves, but I have tons of loaves already from other vendors in stock, and I was just like, no, don't do it because you really don't have the storage for them. And I'm trying to melt through what I have in my collection anyway. I did not realize that this haul that I got was this large for this order. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, I had placed this order February 10th, and I received this on March 31st. And when I got it, I was like, when I opened up the box, I was like, oh, wow. I opened it last night. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize. So I'm not too upset that I missed out on that last RTS of hers because I have all of this wax here. So it worked out. Now, these, the next few that I'm going to go through is from Danny. Had collaborated with Bodies Harmony. And she created a collection called the Dark Fates, and they were based on the Greek gods and goddesses in Greek mythology. So this one is Hades, and we all know that Hades is the god of the underworld. So this one is Palo Santo, bourbon, butterscotch, and pipe smoke. And when she did that sampler, it was a sampler like sunshots. And what I did was I got the ones that I really enjoyed when I melted them from the actual Dark Fate sampler, which came out in 2021. So I'm happy to be able to have more of what I enjoyed blending at the time. Like, all of her blends came out good. It's just that there were some that I enjoyed more than others. And I got those in custom so I could have some more of it. So this one, oh, it smells so good. You definitely get that sweetness from the bourbon butterscotch. It's a little bit smoky from the pipe smoke. Oh, and it Palo Santo is nice and warm. It's cozy. So this is a very warm, cozy scent. Oh, it's a little sweet, not too overly sweet. And they came in these little bun shaped buns. Or bundt cake shapes. So I'm excited for this. Like, when I had the sampler, I was hoarding it because I was like, I should have got more than one, but I don't know what I was thinking. This one is Medusa, and of course we know Medusa as she was the, what was it? She was a gorgon. Her hair was full of snakes, and if you looked at her, you would turn into stone. You know, if you follow all of that with the Greek mythology and the Greek gods and goddesses. So this one is honey pear cider, leaves, and green apple. Oh, it just smells just like fall. So good. And I think this one, she didn't have enough oils, if I'm not mistaken, for me to get it in a bigger shape bag. Oh, wow. That's so good. It's very fall-esque. And that's what that looks like. These little heart shapes with the silver stars. I know a lot of people now are ready for fall and to be able to melt fall blends and things like that. But I'm not a seasonal melter. I melt whatever I want to melt each day. So I can melt this tonight if I wanted to, and would most definitely enjoy it. This one is Poseidon, and of course he was the god of the sea. And this one is Salty Sea Air, Saltwater Taffy, and Sea Witch. This is very fresh, aquatic, salty. It smells so good. Just like you were by the water. It's almost airy, like as if a breeze is blowing. Oh, this is so good. And that's what that shape looks like. Another bundt cake. And depending on your warmer, you can put one in your warmer or cut them in half or cut them into thirds depending on your warmer size. And then we have Erebus, and Erebus is the it was so funny because Erebus is the god of the dark region of the underworld, whereas Hades was the ruler of the underworld. So I never knew there was a difference until this sampler came about and I did the research on these Greek gods. When I did my previous video on that, I mentioned, you know, the origin behind the Greek gods or what have you, and gave a little bit of context or whatnot. And it was so weird because I always thought of, or when you watch different things that were in reference to the, Greek era, you always thought of like Hades, not really paying attention to that there was someone else as well. So Erebus was, he was the god of the underworld, but only just like a part of the region of, and he had like, I guess, a little section that he ruled over, whereas Hades was like, the whole thing is really mine, but you're kind of like my underling type of thing. So that was interesting to read about when it came to this sampler. So this one is Bartlett pear, brown sugar, and fig, or brown sugar fig. So you get that sweetness from the brown sugar and the fig, and you get like a freshness from the Bartlett pear, like crisp. This one's another delicious one. So good. And look at the little paw prints. So that one was that. And then the last one from the Dark Fate collection is Asteri. And she was the god of the, what was it, the shooting star, or goddess of the shooting stars, and like the nighttime divinations. So that's who she was. And this blend is bedtime bath, lavender, chamomile, and sugar cookie. And this one is a perfect nighttime blend. You definitely get that soothing quality from the bedtime bath lavender and the chamomile, and then you get that sweetness from the sugar cookie. And I love the blue with the stars because this kind of represents the sky, and the fact that, she basically was over the, the shooting stars. So it's only fitting. So that was from the Dark Fate collection. These next few that I'm going, these next three are actually just house collections. So this was Sailor Moon. Growing up, I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And I grew up on the Sailor Moon cartoon. I used to watch it. I don't know if you guys remember Saturday morning cartoons. And Sailor Moon was one of the cartoons I used to watch back in the 80s, which I enjoyed. So this was a blend that was already something that was part of Judy's scent list. So I had got it before, and I was like, I need to get more of this because it's so delicious. This one is Autumn Night and Stainless Steel. And it's just very fresh, a little bit masculine from that stainless steel. You get a little bit of fall in the background, so just think fall and like flannel and like flannel shirts, and someone is at the cabins. Like this is just really good. So I had to get more of that, and that is what that looks like. What are these, clovers? I think they're clovers. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Sailor Moon is on one of the streaming services, I believe. So I have to start back watching that again because I have not seen that cartoon since I was little. And I still watch cartoons. Even though I'm in my 40s, I will always be a ride or die for cartoons. I feel like it makes me feel like a kid at heart. So this one is Pink Beach, and this one is pink sugar, sugar cookie, vanilla sugar, waffle cone, and coconut cream. This was another one that was like already part of the scent list. Ooh, this one is good too. This is very creamy. You definitely get the sugar cookie and the waffle cone. And then that pink sugar just adds a little bit of feminine to it, like a feminine quality. Is very pretty. Right now, I'm not really getting any of the coconut. But this one is good too. We'll see how it is on warm. Maybe that it is, you know what? It is creamy, so maybe that's what the coconut is, that aspect of it. Like I don't smell like a coconut scent per se, but it is creamy. And then we have pink cookies, and this one is pink sugar, sugar cookie, vanilla. Oh, wait a minute. Why is that? These are the same. This is pink beach. Oh, so now I got to figure out which one this is, because I thought I was going crazy, so I didn't mention it, but I smell apple. So now I have to figure out what this is. I think this has the wrong... Let me see. It is... I do get like a cookie note in the background. Okay, so this one, I'm getting more cookie and waffle cone. I get a little bit of this, maybe because this was on top of this. I don't know. That's why maybe I could be smelling it from this one here, because like I said, this one was on top of it, and I think it was in the box like that, so maybe some of this one transferred to this one. But I'm getting apple from this as well, but it was throwing me off because I'm like, I smell apple, but apple isn't listed as the notes, so I need to figure out what this scent is. Let me see if it's on my invoice here. Okay, so Pink Beach is pink sugar, sea salt blossom, mac apples, and salty sea air. So I was getting what was it? The apples from that, and the creaminess I'm thinking is coming from this sitting on top of the pink cookies, and that's why I was picking up the creaminess. But and the pink sugar. So this one does have pink sugar. So Pink Beach does have pink sugar in it, but once again, it is sea salt blossom, mac apples, and salty sea air. So I wasn't going crazy. I was like, I know I'm a little bit rusty with filming and stuff, but I smell apples, but I'm like, well, no, maybe it's just in my head. But no, this has apples in it. So it does smell really good. This one also smells really good as well. Like you get that cookie, like it's more pronounced in this one, where you get the sugar cookies and the vanilla sugar waffle cone and that coconut cream pie. When I really can get it from here. So this one has the right scent notes. This one has the incorrect scent notes, which is okay. I have a label. I can correct that. I'm just stick a label on the back of it. So, and this one is just a mixture of some mostly little bunnies and some bundt cakes. So that was that. And let's make sure I close that completely. I'm gonna have to double bag these two just so the scent isn't transferring. So then the last three that I have are customs that I did, and these customs are based off of fragrances that I have in my collection, and that I enjoyed so much that it was like, oh, you know what, these would be really nice if they came in wax form. Now mind you, I couldn't, when it comes to the scent notes and the fragrances, some fragrances have like a ton of notes in it. You got your top notes, your middle notes, your base notes. So I just picked out the notes that were more so like the key notes, or like specific notes from each. So I picked out something from the top, the middle, and the base, just to kind of give me a little bit of the vibe. So it's not going to be exact as the actual fragrance, but you know, I thought it would be nice to kind of, you know, enjoy it. So this one is Commodity Gold. Commodity Gold, what was it? I think this one is Commodity Gold Plus, I believe. Yes, Commodity Gold Plus. And this one is So let me tell you what the actual perfume has in it. So Commodity Gold Plus is vanilla, sandalwood, amber, nutmeg, saffron, patchouli, and it's a warm, spicy fragrance. It's so beautiful. I love it. If you're into like those earthy, warm, spicy, like woody type of notes, this would be a fragrance for you. I recommend you get a sample of it. You can either get a sample of it at Sephora or a sample from the actual Commodity website. And this is what the bottle looks like. Very simplistic, nothing too crazy. I do enjoy that. So because like I said, I was trying to get close to what I, in terms of the scent, I went with patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, and this Celtic moon spice to give me that spiciness with the nutmeg. So let's see. And I'm going to smell the fragrance. I'm going to spray a little bit in the cap. Okay, so now I'm going to smell the wax just to see if I got something similar. Okay, so this one right now, you definitely are getting more of this Celtic moon spice. So you're getting those spices that are coming through more prominently. Whereas in the actual fragrance, it's there, but it's not too overpowering. And this wax gives me a little bit of sweetness because I believe that Celtic spice might have some cinnamon, and I think it might have some sugar in it. So we'll see how it is on warm. But I definitely get, like, it's a little creamy. It's warm. That, like I said, the Celtic spice right now is, moon spice is kind of in the forefront where everything else is in the background. So we'll see how this does when I put this on warm. But it's very beautiful, very beautiful. And like I said, I wasn't trying to look for it to be exact because I know I couldn't get it exactly. So this is just a nice kind of inspired S type of thing. Oh, let me show you guys. And that's what that looks like. And then we have Minnie Mouse, and this one was based off of the House of Siage Minnie Mouse collection, or Disney collection. So they did a collection where they collaborated and did Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. I do have the Minnie Mouse and the Mickey Mouse as well. So they restocked the Minnie Mouse. It was out of stock for a long time, but I got it the last restock. I first purchased the Mickey Mouse, and then I got the Minnie Mouse later. And for the actual perfume, it is marshmallows. Then there's some creamy notes, which they don't really describe what the creamy notes are. But, you know, maybe like some milky notes, maybe like a cream. Raspberry, caramel, coconut, vanilla, musk, and cedarwood. So this to me is a little bit more fruity, creamy, a little bit woody, whereas Mickey Mouse is a tad bit different. They're kind of similar but different. You could wear them alone or together if you're trying to create something unique by, you know, layering them. So this is what the House of Siage bottle looks like. Very beautiful, very detailed. This is considered a niche fragrance, so it's very expensive. But you know, you got to treat yourself every once in a while. So I'm familiar with what this smells like, but I will smell this again. And for me, with the fragrance, I get the raspberry note, the sweetness from the caramel right away. So my blend here is marshmallows, black raspberry, vanilla, vanilla, caramel, and cedar. So she put a very little cedar in it because This one you don't really get a lot of, it's not really strong on the cedar. You get slight woody notes from it. It's more of a fruitier blend, so a lot of people like the Minnie Mouse fragrance better because they're like, oh, this is perfect for the spring summer. So let's see what this smells like. And she did not just have like raspberry, so I had to go with the black raspberry vanilla. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is very pretty. That black raspberry is a little bit deeper than the raspberry in the fragrance, but this is really nice. If this was like a body wash, body lotion type of thing, I definitely would pair it with the actual fragrance. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, I like this one. Very, very nice. Oh, that caramel is giving it a little bit of extra sweetness. That black raspberry, like I said, the vanilla, it's vanilla-y. It's a little bit tart, a little bit more deeper than a regular raspberry. But this is really, really nice. I would say this is closest to the fragrance. In my opinion. And then the last one that I did was another one from Commodity, and that one was Commodity Milk. So it's cold milk, roasted sesame, warm marshmallows, mahogany wood, tonka bean, and benzoin. So this one is a very warm, creamy fragrance. I do have the 30 ml, and this one I got one from one of my subscription boxes as an add-on, and I think I paid like $12 for this. So it was, I do want the full size of this one, but I was excited to see it as an add-on in my box. So I was like, oh, I can get this for now until I get the full size. But like I said, it's a very creamy, milky, warm. Oh, it's so good. Warm scent. If you like those type of scents, you would like this. And what I did with my scent notes was coconut cream, mahogany wood, marshmallow, and tonka. Oh, this one's close too. Oh, wow. It's warm. It's creamy, like it's milky. Oh, goodness. This is really good. Like this one is close as well. The Commodity Gold Plus is not as close right now because, like I said, that Celtic Moon Spice is really strong. We'll see how it is on warm. But this one, oh, wow, this one is good too. Like, it's so close to the actual fragrance. I'm so excited. I did good. So, like I said, you have like that creaminess. What is it? Like from the milk. You have like, the only thing that I'm missing is the sesame and the benzoin. But this came out really, really good. Oh, I like this. And this is what that looks like. So I'm so excited for this one. I mean, I'm excited for all of them in terms of the ones that I did. It's kind of like inspired by fragrances. We'll, like I said, we'll see how the Gold Plus does. But the milk and the Minnie Mouse from House of Sillage really came out perfect. So I am so happy. So 29 minutes in, and this is just the first order. So this was everything from the pre-order and custom order that I did back in February. I'm going to put you guys on pause so that I can move things around and get to the next haul. Okay, I am back. So the next order that I have is another custom wax order. And once again, I was trying to recreate some fragrances that I have, or fragrances that I have on my wish list to try and things like that. So, and I have one custom that's not my custom, but I will definitely collab call that out when I get to it. So this order was ordered on March 18th. I got this one on 5/19. So once again, I am a little behind with what I have. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So this one here, or actually let me do the one that's not mine. So this one is Jay's custom that he did. And this is strawberry pound cake, lemon pound cake, strawberry bread, and summer scoop. So I was going to get 2 of these, but because Judy was it's closing, I didn't know if she would have had enough oils to do enough oils to do customs for him and customs for me as well. So I just went with the one. And this is a delicious strawberry bakery. You guys all know Jay does not like bakery, but he has been killing it with these strawberry bakery blends. And he has determined that he thinks that's what he enjoys the most, like strawberry bakery blends. And every time he throws out a strawberry bakery blend, they're really good. It's juicy. You get, it's like mouth-watering, a little tart from that lemon. It's dense from the pound cake because I get like the denseness. You get that strawberry bread, the summer scoop. It's just like a fresh, lemony, dense pound cake, sweet. Oh, so good. And that's what that looks like. Perfect for the summer. But I can melt this all year round. So that is that one. Let's do this one. So this one is inspired by Kayali brand. And this one is my version of her Eat and Juicy Apple, which I do have. And her fragrance has the notes of red mac apples, twigs and berries, or not twigs and berries, berries, wild berries, I'm sorry, and jasmine. So the perfume is actually red mac apples, wild berries, and jasmine. I went with or not red mac apple, it's just mac apple. I went with red mac apple, twigs and berries, because she just didn't have like just a berries oil, and jasmine. So that fragrance, the Eat and Juicy Apple, you get a lot of the apple that comes out, and it's very beautiful. On the dry down, it's nice. You get think more of like a little bit of that, because I believe all of her fragrances have like sandalwood in them. Oh, this is nice. Like you get that, and you know, like apple is a strong oil, but the apple and the jasmine is really like neck and neck with this right now. But it's so pretty. And you get like those berries in the background. Wow. It's like mouth-watering. And the jasmine isn't, even though it's strong, it's something about her jasmine oil I think I'm not going to have a reaction when it comes to my allergies. Because you guys know how jasmine does me. It tears me up. But this smells beautiful. And that's what those shapes look like. We then have rose milk, oud wood, and vanilla bean. So I have a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection, and a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances have oud in them. And a lot of those Middle Eastern fragrances that have oud in them, they're almost always have like rose in them. And I don't like roses in fragrance. However, I like it in the Middle Eastern fragrances where it's blended with the oud and maybe vanilla or some type of sandalwood. It's like they're so pretty, and you're transported to like this magical place in the Middle East. I just love the way those fragrances smell. So like I said, I do have quite a few in my collection. So this one was just a play on the scent notes. It really wasn't referencing a particular fragrance. So let's see how it smells. I figured the rose milk would be creamy and tone down that rose for me. Oh, it smells like a fragrance. Oh, this is nice. It's like a little bit dark and mysterious, sexy. And I definitely can pick up on that oud. Some people don't like oud. Some oud can be a little bit off-putting, can be very pungent. If you're a beginner with oud, you want to look for scents where the oud isn't very heavy. I like more oud on the heavier side because I can tolerate it. So in my collection, I have fragrances that you have oud where it's very beginner friendly oud, and then I have oud that's like, ooh, that's really robust. So, and this is kind of like in the middle. Oh, this is so pretty. And that rose milk is not off-putting. It's very creamy. The vanilla bean is giving some sweetness. Oh, this is a very pretty scent. So I can't wait to see what this is like on warm. And that's what that looks like. And when it comes to Middle Eastern fragrances, oh my goodness, they last for days. Like, you could even take your clothes off, put it in the wash, and let's just say you wear it on a Monday and you do your wash on the, like, weekends. By the weekend, your clothes smell like you just put the fragrance on. Like, so yeah, oud is that girl. And then you have, or I have, so this one, and let's see. Okay, so Kayali also has a Yum Pistachio 33 fragrance that she launched this year. I do have that. I do enjoy that fragrance. However, I did two different variations. One variation I came up with, and then the other variation, Jay kind of helped me with that one in terms of, I believe it was in term, one was the Kentucky bourbon. This one is the bourbon vanilla. I think one of us came up with one of the ones. I can't remember which one because we had a conversation a while ago about it. So one variation is that I came up with. Another variation is what he came up with. Just switching out the bourbon, the Kentucky bourbon versus the bourbon vanilla. So, and what else? What else? What else? Oh, and one has whipped cream, one doesn't. So I believe this one is the one I did. Yeah, I think I did this one. Anywho, my brain doesn't work as well anymore. So the actual fragrance is pistachio whip. So on the back of the bottle, which this is what the bottle looks like, and as you can tell, I love this. Look how much I have used, and I have another backup bottle plus a travel size, and I will be getting another bottle of this as well because this is very good. It layers really well. And so on the back of the bottle, this is the keynotes. So as you can see, I did for this one Pistachio Macaroon. Well, come on, focus. Hazel or whipped cream, cotton candy, vanilla, bourbon vanilla, and marshmallow fluff for this one. And then on this one, you have pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. Now, these are just the keynotes. This fragrance is a summer gelato, so it also has some, you know, florals in it. It has some bergamot. It has sandalwood in it. So this is more of a summer gourmand in terms of it's light and airy, but then you have these keynotes that give it a little bit of sweetness. It's creamy and a little bit boozy. So I basically was taking the notes from the keynotes, not the notes from the overall fragrance. Because keep in mind, when it comes to perfumes, you have your top, your middle, and your base, if you're not familiar with perfumes. And there could be numerous notes on each of those tiers. So with Mona's fragrances, they have a lot of scent notes going on. So I wasn't able to capture everything. So I said, well, let me try to capture at least some of these key notes to give me what I'm looking for. Because for me, I get more of the sweet notes. I get a little bit of bergamot in the beginning, but as it dries down, I get more of the sweet, fluffy, light, and airy, boozy notes. On another person, some people said it smelled like dish soap to them. So everybody's chemistry is different. I get more of the sweetness, more so than those citrus seeds, the florals. in terms of what other people was getting, but I enjoy this fragrance so much, and it's great for layering. So, like I said, pistachio macaroon, whipped cream, cotton candy, bourbon vanilla, and marshmallow fluff. So let's see. Oh, oh, this is so good. I get right away the pistachio macaroon. I get that creaminess from the whipped cream. It's sweet from the cotton candy. Also creamy from the marshmallow fluff. It's really creamy. Like, it has a nice creaminess to it. The bourbon vanilla, I'm getting that in the background. But I do get like that vanilla, like I'm getting like a vanilla extract vibe. But I'm more so getting the macaroons, that sweetness and the creaminess first. Oh, this one is good. And that's the little baby paws. And these are like, these were poured in May, so I don't really have to wait for these to cure. I can start melting these now. So now we have the other blend. So this one is pistachio macaroon, Kentucky bourbon, toasted hazelnut, marshmallow fluff, and cotton candy. Like I said, one of me or Jay, we both collaborated on these. So one I came up with, and then he was like, well, what you think about these? I was like, ooh, nice. So I just made the decision to do both. Ooh. This one, I'm getting more of that toasted hazelnut and the Kentucky bourbon. And that sweetness from the cotton candy. It's creamy from the marshmallow fluff. The pistachio is in the background. So this one, the pistachio is more so on the front, where the other notes are trailing behind it. This blend, the Kentucky bourbon is in the front with the other notes trailing behind it. Now, you know, they could be totally different once I put them in the warmer, but we will see. They do smell really good. Like, both of these came out really, really nice. But I feel this one is more closer to the fragrance than this one. But it's okay. Like I said, on warm, it could transform and give me something totally different. That could give me close to what the other one is. But this one here, the blue shapes, is giving me more of the actual perfume. See, sometimes you just got to play around with things, and if it doesn't come out exactly how you wanted it, it's okay. All right, I'm not going to fight with that. I'll come back to that and close that a little bit later because it's going to take me forever. And this one here is another blend that I do not have this fragrance. So it was just kind of like on a whim. I was just like, oh, let me see about this one. So this is from the brand 7 Virtues. I do have Vanilla Wood, and I have another one, but I do not have Santal Vanille, which is Nag Champa Vanilla. But no, not vanilla. It's patchouli. Oh my gosh, what is that scent? No, it's myrrh. I'm sorry, that's what it is. Myrrh, vanilla, sandalwood. There is coconut. So of course, Judy didn't have the exact, notes that I was looking for, so I kind of tweaked it a little bit. So I felt like the myrrh would be similar to the Nag Champa. I have vanilla bean. The sandalwood matches with what the fragrance have. She did not have coconut milk on its own, so I had to get the coconut milk plus lavender. So let's see how this goes. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get exact. I was just trying to get something ballpark, roundabout, similar. Ooh. This is pretty. Very, very pretty. I get the Nag Champa. That vanilla bean and that coconut milk really tones it down because Nag Champa is very incensey, very head shopping. But this one is really nice. The coconut milk lavender is giving extra warmth. Cozy. Oh, this one is really nice. So if this was a body wash or a body cream, I would definitely wear this. So now I have to get the fragrance. I might have to get a sample of the actual fragrance just to kind of compare. And that's what that looks like. I'm kind of on a not no buy, but like a super low buy for fragrances right now. So if I do get it, I'll just get a sample. So that was this order. I'm pleased with all of these. I'm excited to have these. Like I said, because Judy did close down, she's in the process of, fulfilling her RTS that she just did not too long ago. And then that's it for her. She has a new business that she's embarking on, which she does have an Instagram page for that. But I'm definitely going to miss her in the wax community. But I can't wait to see what she does with this new business of hers. So I'm going to pause you guys and pull out the next items, and then that's my final haul for this video. Okay, so this one was a pre-order. It was going to be at RTS in the beginning, and then she came out and asked on her, what did she think? Should she do a pre-order or should she do a RTS? A lot of us said RTS, so or pre-order, so she switched the RTS to a pre-order, which was really nice. It had opened up on June 1st and closed on June 12th. I basically placed my order on the 2nd, and I received it on the 6th of this month. So I just got, I kept it kind of small. I got some shapes, and then I got 2 samplers. And this one is lemon cake. This is lemon pound cake, marshmallow peeps, and whipped cream. Ooh, this is delicious. Nice lemon bakery. So good. It's like fruity, it's sweet. Look how pretty that is. A little waffle. Oh, I should have got more than one of these. Then we have another waffle shape here. This is pina colada type of day. This is coconut milk, pineapple, sweet and creamy. Oh, I just opened up the bag. I didn't even take it out, and I could smell the pineapple. Oh, wow. It's sweet, very creamy from that sweet cream and the coconut milk. And then the pineapples. This is like very tropical, beachy. And that's what that looks like. We have Summer Line. This is Boom Boom, Let Them Eat Cake, Fresh Linen, and Ocean Shore Linen. Oh, this is very pretty. I get more of the Boom Boom, the Fresh Linen, and Ocean Shore Linen. It's very fresh, like clean. I get a little bit of that Let Them Eat Cake in the background, just a little bit. But more of that Fresh Linen and Ocean Shore Linen with the Boom Boom is coming, like it's basically at the forefront. It's almost like a sweet laundry. And this is a honeycomb. Then we have lavender marshmallows. This is lavender, sandalwood, marshmallow fireside, and Palo Santo. So I pick up on that Palo Santo. This is very like cozy. It's a little smoky from the marshmallow fireside. And I definitely get that lavender. This is a nice cozy afternoon blend. Or you're just sitting up on the couch, maybe reading a good book, watching an old movie. And then we have Martini Please. This is Cucumber Basil Mint and Endless Weekend. Oh, wow. This is very pretty. That Endless Weekend smells so good. That Cucumber Basil Mint gives it a nice freshness, a little bit of green. Not like minty, like peppermint, but like fresh mint leaf. This is almost like spa-like. Oh, that's beautiful. And that looks like. And there's some little baby honeycombs in there. So those are the little baby honeycombs. Then we have Fizzy Tea Pop. So this is white tea, typo, but ginger and hint of fizzy pop. Ooh, this is good. Oh, this is like a drink. That white tea, a little bit of spiciness from the ginger. It's fizzy, but not too overly fizzy. It's not like, you know how when you have like a super fizzy soda, it's like tickling your nose when you go to drink a little bit. It's fizzy, but not like that type of fizzy. Not like tickle your nose fizzy. Oh, this is really good. Mmm. And again, pretty blue colored. There's some other shapes in here too. And then we have Seaside Lace. This is Clothespins, Vanilla Lace, Seaside Serenity, and Touch of Endless Weekend. Oh, this is beautiful. A very beautiful laundry blend. Oh, I would want my clothes to smell like this. Oh, wow. Very fresh, clean. Mmm. That's what that looks like. Then we have Boardwalk, and this is Strawberry Pound Cake, Funnel Cake, Summer Boardwalk. Oh, this is so good. This smells like you're at the fair. Mmm. Ah, that's so good. That Strawberry Pound Cake, like I get that fried note from the funnel cake. Summer Boardwalk. Oh, you're at the fair, at the beach. Mmm. And that's what that looks like. I'm at 54 minutes. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm sorry. And then this one is Lavender Buttermint. This is Lavender Marshmallows, Marshmallow Fireside, and a hint of Buttermint. Ooh. I definitely pick up on the Buttermint. That lavender. And that marshmallow is giving like a little bit of creaminess, sweetness. Mmm, that smells delicious. And that's what that one looks like. And then we have, this is the, oh, it's upside down. This is the Sweet Laundry Sampler. So you have fresh cotton berries, strawberries, cotton candy, raspberry jam, strawberry jam, fresh linen. Then you have Tropical Dreams, which is mango, lemon, sugar, pineapple whip, Downy April Fresh. Then you have Coconutty Laundry, which is cream coconut, Asian sandalwood, Caribbean teak wood, laundry mat, and marshmallows. Then there's Sweet Lavender, which is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Lavender Marshmallows, Gain, and Cotton Amber. And then top over pour is whipped cream, touch of vanilla. So the top of this is the whipped cream and vanilla. It's very vanilla-y, very creamy. And then I'm going to show you guys. So this is the back of this. And I don't know. Can I get this out without breaking it? I can. Okay, so. I think the purple one is the Sweet Lavender one. They all smell so good. It's all reminiscent of a laundry with some differences. Let's see. Let's see here. So fresh berry strawberries. Okay, so the pink hearts is the fresh berries, strawberry cotton candy, raspberry jam, fresh linen. This like teal blue is the tropical dreams with the mango, lemon sugar, pineapple whip. And then you have the coconutty blend, which is the creamy coconut, angel, sandalwood, Caribbean teak wood, laundromat, and marshmallows. And then the purple is the lavender blend, that sweet lavender blend. So that's what that looks like. Everything smells really good, very fresh, very clean, very laundry. Some is like fruity laundries, fresh laundry. So, oh, I'm getting glitter everywhere. So that's what this sampler is. And then we have the Mario sampler. And I don't know if, oh wait, I think, let me see. I think these are scent shot cups. Yes, they are. Take these out the bag. Okay, so this one is It's a Me, and this is strawberry pound cake, Palo Santo, sugar cookie dough, sugar cookies. This reminds me of another blend without the strawberry pound cake. It smells very warm, very cozy, and fruity with that strawberry. So that's what that looks like. Then we have Totally, and this is blueberry muffins, vanilla sugar cookie dough, ice cream scoop bread. Oh, that blueberry. Wow. That's an authentic blueberry. Or no. Wait a minute. You know what this is giving me? Not authentic blueberry, but like you get the blueberry note. But this is giving me, You know the Jiffy blueberry muffins? The more I smell this. When you first hit it, it's like fresh, but then the more you start to smell it, it's giving me the blueberries that are in the blueberry muffin mix from Jiffy. It smells so delicious. Oh, wow. That's really good. Ooh, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. This one is Toasty Yoshi. This is toasted marshmallows, pistachio macaroon, coconut cream pie. Ooh, definitely toasty. It's creamy and sweet. I'm not getting pistachio right now. I'm getting more of the creaminess from the marshmallows and the coconut cream pie. But we'll see how this is on warm. And that's what that one looks like. Come on. We have Rainbow Roadster. This is Rainbow Sherbet Pink Lemonade. One of these is, I believe a couple of these are blends that Jay did, and I can't remember which ones they were. I will put them in the description box down below, though. So this one is, like I said, Rainbow Sherbet and Pink Lemonade. I feel like this one is one of them. Oh, very fruity, sweet, juicy. Oh, that smells really good. And that's what that looks like. Oh, the little hearts are floating around. We have Princess of Peaches, which is Princess of Peaches, peach pie filling, and cinnamon buns. This one I'm just really getting like cinnamon. Not really getting any peaches. We'll see how it is on warm now. And that's what that looks like. We have Mario's World. This is spice, honey, and tonka, butter, maple syrup, and a touch of driftwood. This is very sweet. I definitely get that honey note that's coming out first. It's very sweet, buttery. Not spicy. I'm not getting any spice, but I definitely get that honey note. But we'll see what this does on warm. That's that. And then we have You Just Got Luigi. This is key lime, pineapple whip, and birthday cake. Oh, this is delicious. You get that key lime pie, you get that birthday cake note. I get more of a yellow cake mix. And that pineapple and key lime is very tropical. It's a very sweet tropical bakery. That's what that looks like. And this one is Wowzer Bowser. This is lemon pound cake, orange chiffon cake, and key lime. Again, I get that cake, the denseness from the lemon pound cake. It's fruity. It's dense. Oh, wow. Just think of a big slice of cake with the icing. You have like a lemon, key lime, orange icing, and then you have your cake layers. Oh, this very, very delicious bakery. Very hearty with a nice cold glass of milk. Perfect. This one is Toadette, and this is strawberry swirls, strawberry bread, Palo Santo, warm vanilla sugar. I get the Palo Santo, the warm vanilla sugar. I'm not really getting any strawberry. But then also to these guys, these were just poured on 623. So they're, you know, kind of freshly poured. I'm gonna let these sit some more. But right now I'm just getting the Palo Santo and the warm vanilla sugar, which is not bad at all. So hopefully the longer it sits, some of that strawberry will come out. And it could be because I didn't take these out for sake of time. But I might be able to smell it more if once I remove these. You might get those strawberry notes on the bottom. Because sometimes the oils will go to the bottom. This last one here is Warp Zone, and this one is cornbread muffin, zucchini, pumpkin bread, cotton candy frosting. The first thing I get is the zucchini bread and that cornbready note. Not really getting any like pumpkin, just a tad bit of spice. But like I said, once I take this out and then put it in a warmer, it might be able to release some more of those oils to really get the essence of this scent. It's creamy from the frosting. Usually with cotton candy frosting, I get like a sweetness. I'm not really getting sweet, but I'm getting more savory from the cornbread and the zucchini bread. Or, yeah, zucchini bread. So we'll see how this is once I put this in the warmer, and that's what this one looks like. So that was it, guys. My massive combined haul from Body's Harmony. This will be the last haul you see from her or from this vendor, as like I said, she's officially out of the wax business. So I wish her the best in all, you know, her future endeavors. But I'm definitely going to enjoy the wax that I do have on hand already in my stash and these new items that I've added to it. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So thank you so much, guys. If you made it to the end, thank you. I know this is a long video. However, you know, you can watch this at your leisure. You can break it up if you want to or whatever. No one says that you have to fully watch it. I know for me with the long video, I watch a video, I stop it, I come back to it and things like that. When I, you know, don't want to sit through a long video, or if I don't have the time to sit through a long video, I kind of break it up into parts myself, which is, you know, enjoyable for me as well. So you guys can do the same thing. You know, my next videos are and these are only super long like this because, like I said, I had a lot of wax that I hadn't opened, and these are like combined hauls. So once I finish filming the overstock of packages that I have, we'll go back to the regularly scheduled program where my videos are less than a half an hour. So bear with me, please, while I get through these packages that I have been holding on to for months now. So, like I said, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you are notified when I upload my next video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.